Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. You might be wondering why I look so tired and sweaty and my foundation's coming off my face. The primer that I used today, I have come to found that it's not working out. I will be bringing it up in a video or an Instagram post soon, but it's really bad and it just made my foundation, it just looks horrible. So, just excuse that. So today we're gonna be talking about my most expensive palette and if it's worth it. I have some pros and cons that we'll be going over. Let's go through what were potential palettes. Lowest was the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, which I actually have. The Jaclyn Hill palette I thought was my most expensive one, but no, it actually comes out to $38. Then I kept going to collection and looking around. I came across the Subculture, Modern Renaissance palettes, the Riviera palette. All of those are around like $42, which is already like up there. I kept digging. Too Faced, a chocolate bar palette, which is the palette that I use today. I will be posting, it is in my palette lottery, so I will be posting the swatches for today because I use it today. But no, that one retails for $49. So I kept looking and think of it first, but it was actually my Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. And I actually didn't purchase this. This was given to me by my sister. This one actually retails for $52. And that's why I wanted to bring it up. This is my most expensive palette. $52 is quite a lot of money for eyeshadow. So we're gonna go through the pros and cons and see if you've been eyeing it out. Should you get it, should you not? So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Okay, like I said, we're gonna be talking about the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I said it retails for $52. Let's talk about information. This is a palette that you could get at the Jeffree Star website or jeffreestar.com, and you could purchase it on there. You could also buy it at Morphe Cosmetics at the store or online. You could buy it at Beautylish, Beauty Bay. So there's a lot of ways that you could get a hold of this palette. Some pros and cons. Let's start out with cons. First one is, this is extremely hard to open. I mean, it's not super hard, but it's kind of time consuming. So first it has like this little latches right here. Then it's kind of like, it takes a while to open it. I haven't even showed you the inside. This is how it looks. So the first con is that it's really hard to open. Second one, it's kind of bulky and hard to store. When I do store it in my, where my palettes are in my palette collection, it takes up quite a bit of space. So that's something I would think about. Another thing is that the red tones in here do stain your eyelids. I'm sure that it's in the back of the palette, or he's actually spoken about it. The first time that I swatched this palette, it did stain my finger. I, tried it out, played with the colors. I did get a little bit of staining on my lid. Not a lot, not like something horrendous that you're gonna have for days, but it's just something, just go a little harder. It's kind of like a waterproof liner. It's just something you kind of have to keep going with the makeup wipes. So it's not that horrible, but I feel like it's something to bring up. Last con is that it does stain the mirror. Like for some reason the shadows, when you close it, you had it closed for a while, you do get like little stains on the mirror of the like shadows themselves, so like little squares, which is not a big deal, but yeah, I would say that's another con. So let's go on to the positives and let's go to the pros. Number one I put was pigmented. These are extremely pigmented. That's something that you can't go wrong with Jeffree Star palettes. They're always up to par. But yeah, so these are extremely pigmented. I will be posting the picture that I have from my Instagram screen so you guys can see the swatches. Second thing, purples. I love purple shadows, and I love that this has like a bunch of purples right here. I love that it has like the red tones. I just love this palette. And I love that you could do like an everyday look, but you could also make it, it's kind of like day to night. Like there's like day colors, you have your purples, you have your reds. Another pro is that this is actually good for every day. Like I said, you have your everyday kind of shades here, as well as your deep shades, like maybe day to night look, like you went out at night after work, you just put a little bit of the purple, maybe some of the deep red shade, and kind of smoke it out, and it'll look really nice. And you can use for every day to go to work in the morning. You just throw in some of these shades in your crease and you're good to go. This is great for bold looks. That's another pro. If you love colorful shadows, this is a great one. So there's no odor. It's very blendable. I also put, they're very soft. So when you're swatching them, they're extremely soft. They're not powdery at all. Let's see what else I put. Of course, the mirror is really great. A lot of transition shades. It's cruelty free, and I believe it's vegan as well. Oh, and the last thing that I put for pro is that it feels luxurious. Like, it doesn't feel cheap. The only thing that annoys me is the opening part. But this is something that you could display in your vanity or on your table, and it looks really luxurious and nice. And I love like the big bold letters across. It's really nice. So let's see. The thing about this is, yeah, it's $52. For me, I didn't have to buy it. My sister bought it and she gave it to me. That was really nice of her, and I thank her so much because this is really nice. Would I have bought it if she didn't give it to me? No. That's just because I hate wasting money on palettes. That's just something that I love shadows, but I know that there's palettes that are cheap that still work. You know, the quality is not cheap, but the price is cheap. I did do like my dollar palettes on Tuesday. If you want to go watch that, it'll be on my channel. But yeah, so this is something that you kind of have to figure out, like, how's your budget looking? Like, is it worth it? I guess you can have the money for this. Do I expect you to go out and buy it? No. We made it to the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you. So if you'd like to follow me on my Instagram journey, I'll have my name right here. I post a lot on there. I post every day. Like I said, I host my own palette lottery over there. Actually making a video soon on what it is exactly. If you want to keep getting more videos like this, I do post a lot of drugstore videos if that's what you're interested in. Of course, today we're focusing on expensive palettes, but mostly just to save your coin so you don't have to go and spend it and not like it, you know. Last week's videos will be also down below. This week we talked about my top 5 favorite liquid lipsticks, as well as my 5 regrets, makeup regrets, which is items that I bought. I do have quite a bit, so I'm probably gonna do a follow-up video to that one. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for all my followers that have been here since the beginning. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.